Unsolved mysteries have a way of capturing our imagination, and few are as chilling as the Dyatlov Pass Incident. This is the story of 9 hikers who met a mysterious and tragic end in the Ural Mountains in 1959, leaving behind a case that continues to baffle experts and amateur sleuths alike. In January 1959, a group of 9 Soviet hikers, all experienced and well trained, embarked on a challenging trek through the Ural Mountains. The group, led by Igor Dyatlov, included 7 men and 2 women, all university students or graduates from the Ural Polytechnic Institute. Their goal was to reach a peak called Otorten, but they never made it. On February 1st, the hikers set up camp on the eastern slope of Kholat Shakhol, which translates to Dead Mountain in the local Mansi language. The name, while eerie, referred more to the barren landscape than any sinister connotation. But what unfolded that night would turn the name into a haunting prophecy. When the group failed to return on schedule, search teams were sent out. On February 26th, rescuers found their campsite, and what they discovered has perplexed investigators for decades. The hiker's tent was found collapsed and partially buried in snow, slashed open from the inside. Their belongings, including shoes, jackets, and other essentials, were left behind, suggesting they fled in a panic. Footprints led away from the tent, descending into the snowy wilderness. Some of the hikers were barefoot, while others wore only socks or light clothing. An inexplicable choice given the freezing temperatures that night, which plummeted to 30 degrees Celsius. The first 2 bodies were found under a cedar tree at the edge of the forest, nearly a mile from the tent. They were dressed inadequately for the conditions, wearing only underwear. Branches from the tree were broken, as if someone had climbed it, possibly in an attempt to look for the campsite or escape from something. 3 more bodies, including that of leader Igor Dyatlov, were found scattered between the tent and the tree, their poses suggesting they had tried to return to the campsite. It was clear that hypothermia had claimed their lives. But the real mystery lay in the discovery of the remaining 4 hikers, whose bodies were found 2 months later in a ravine farther into the woods. These individuals showed injuries that defied explanation. One had a fractured skull, while others had broken ribs, injuries so severe they were compared to a car crash. Yet there were no external wounds or signs of struggle. One of the women was missing her tongue and eyes. Adding to the puzzle, traces of radiation were found on some of the hikers' clothing. This peculiar detail has fueled numerous conspiracy theories, from secret Soviet military experiments to alien encounters. So what happened on that cold, dark night in the Ural Mountains? Over the years, countless theories have emerged. The most conventional explanation is that an avalanche forced the hikers to flee their tent in a panic, leading to their disorientation and death from exposure. However, critics argue that the slope was too shallow for an avalanche, and the condition of the tent didn't align with such an event. Another theory suggests infrasound, a phenomenon caused by high winds that can create low-frequency sound waves capable of inducing feelings of fear and panic. This could explain the hikers' irrational behavior, but it doesn't account for their physical injuries or the radiation. Some believe the group stumbled upon a secret Soviet military test, perhaps involving weapons or experimental technology. This theory is supported by eyewitness accounts of strange lights in the sky around the time of their deaths, but no concrete evidence has ever been found to confirm this. Others point to supernatural or extraterrestrial causes, including UFOs or a Yeti-like creature. While these ideas are less grounded in science, they persist because of the sheer strangeness of the case. In recent years, a 2020 investigation by Russian authorities suggested that a specific type of small avalanche, known as a slab avalanche, could have caused the hikers to flee. This theory proposes that the weight of the snow caused part of the slope to give way, covering the tent and prompting the group to cut their way out. Yet, many experts remain unconvinced. Despite decades of investigation, no single theory has been able to explain every aspect of the Dyatlov Pass incident. Why did they flee the tent without proper clothing? How did they sustain such severe injuries without visible external trauma? And what could have caused the radiation on their clothing? The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to captivate the public, not only because of its mysterious nature, but also because it speaks to our fear of the unknown. How could 9 skilled and prepared individuals succumb to such a fate? And why does the truth remain so elusive? What really happened to those 9 hikers? Was it a natural disaster, a tragic accident, or something far more sinister? One thing is certain: the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most chilling and enduring mysteries of modern times. Until we uncover definitive answers, it will continue to inspire fascination and debate for generations to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime and unsolved mystery content.